Welcome to the deep, dark heart of a winter's night. Tonight, your consciousness travels far away from the noise of the modern world. You are heading toward a sacred mountain peak in Japan, rising over 1,000 meters high. January. The season when the air is at its clearest, and all things freeze into silence. This is a sanctuary, where practitioners have sharpened their souls since ancient times. First, let us reset your being. Right now, in this moment, shed every role you carry. Your name, your age, the events of today, and your anxieties for tomorrow. Leave them all behind at the foot of this mountain. You are now nothing but the simple phenomenon of breath itself. Breathe in the cold, sharp air of January, deep into your lungs. Feel the chill passing through your nose, down your throat, slightly lowering your body temperature. Then, from your mouth, slowly exhale the old heat from within your body. With every breath out, feel the tension in your muscles melting away, like snow in the sun. You are now inside a lodging of an ancient temple. The room is filled with the faint scent of charcoal and the weight of still air. From outside, you hear the faint creaking of trees, enduring the weight of the snow. You stand up and slowly open the heavy wooden door. Beyond that door lies an endless world of silver, illuminated by the moonlight. The January moon is cold, blue, and radiating a light that makes everything transparent. The snow beneath your feet is fresh, powdery snow that no one has stepped on yet. With every step, a dry, pleasant sound echoes. Crunch, crunch. Focus on this sound. With every step you take, feel the unnecessary energy escaping from the soles of your feet into the earth. This coldness is not pain. It is an awakening, calling your senses back to life. The wind brushing your cheeks purifies your old skin and breathes new life into you. You are standing now before giant icicles lining the cliffside. It is an overwhelming wall of ice, as if a waterfall has frozen in midair. Bathed in the moonlight, it sparkles like pure crystal. These icicles are the tools for your tuning tonight. As you gaze at this ice, look for the impurity within your heart. Memories of being hurt by someone's words. The habit of blaming yourself. Regrets you replay over and over. Recall them one by one, as if you could hold them in your hands. It is all right. Do not be afraid. The cold of January has the power to freeze them all and make them harmless. With each breath in, gather those muddy emotions into the center of your body. Now, visualize transferring those emotions into the icicles before you. The heavy, murky things inside you instantly crystallize in the freezing air, becoming part of the transparent ice. Listen to the sound of your heart freezing. Click. Click. It is not a cruel freezing, but a peaceful stillness. All that was moving stops. All that held heat cools down, returning to a pure form. Your heart has now merged with this great wall of ice. Your thoughts have ceased. You have become a beautiful substance, merely reflecting the moonlight. Listen closely. Deep within the ice, a sharp, high-pitched crack echoes. Crack. This is the sound of the old energy from your heart, shattering into pieces, unable to endure the extreme cold. The broken shards can no longer hurt you. They turn into diamond dust, dancing up into the winter night sky, disappearing as part of the galaxy. How does it feel inside you now? The places that were heavy are now light. The places that were noisy are now calm. The strict silence of January has carved your soul back into its original, transparent form. Standing before the icicles, your body is now incredibly light. The heavy emotions have returned to the night sky as crystals. You begin to walk on the snow once more. Heading further in, toward an old stone terrace, waiting in the distance. From here, you can see the snow-covered mountains stretching to the horizon. Midnight in January. The world is completely asleep, wrapped in a silence so deep it feels as if the very breath of life has frozen. But listen closely. The world you thought was silent is actually filled with faint sounds. The sound of a great rock in a distant valley, creaking slightly under the weight of the snow. The dry wind flowing high above, rustling the needles of the pine trees. And the sound of your own heart, beating quietly, yet powerfully. You sit in the center of the stone terrace. The cold temperature of the stone transfers through your body. Do not reject this cold. Instead, welcome it. The cold sharpens the edges of your consciousness, telling you that you exist, right here, right now. Now, let your vision expand even further. The Silver Mountain Range stretching before you. Imagine that every single grain of snow covering those peaks is one of your cells. You are part of this vast earth, and the earth is a part of you. You feel your boundaries starting to fade away. The wall of your skin begins to dissolve, and your breath merges with the January night air. You are this cold night. You are the snow falling in silence. You are the pale moonlight illuminating the darkness. As your consciousness expands into this vast space, your worries seem so small, so insignificant. This winter silence has been repeated for thousands, tens of thousands of years. Entrust everything you are to this great, eternal flow. You no longer need to try so hard. You do not need to solve anything. Simply surrender yourself to the overwhelming law of nature. Suddenly, you notice a single winter flower blooming at your feet. A tiny life, pushing through the layers of ice, budding powerfully and quietly. Even in this harsh cold, life is silently preparing, waiting for its time. Within you, the same quiet strength resides. The frozen silence your heart experienced tonight was a preparation to bloom in the spring. It was a sacred ritual to shed your old skin and purify your soul. Now, your inner self is empty, pure, and incredibly free. Try to feel a single ray of warm light in the center of your body. It is the flame of life you have always held, a light that can never be extinguished. No matter how cold it is outside, that small light continues to warm your core with gentleness. Now, having fully received the gifts of the mountain, you prepare to return to the lodging. Step by step, treading through the snow, your pace is lighter than when you arrived, and your heart is as calm as a still lake. You open the door, stepping back into the soft darkness of the room. There, the ultimate reward awaits you. As you close the heavy wooden door, The sound of the sharp wind outside is cut off, like a distant memory. The room is filled with a soft, dense warmth, in stark contrast to the harsh cold of January. You walk toward the sunken hearth in the corner of the room. There, the glowing red charcoal burns quietly. The small sound of a spark popping, crackle. It is like a gentle heartbeat, healing the loneliness of the winter night. From the iron kettle, pure white steam rises, echoing with a faint, whistling hum. You sit before it, holding your frozen palms over the fire. Slowly, starting from your fingertips that felt like ice, your body heat begins to return. Feel the warmth spreading steadily, stiff joints loosening, and the blood beginning to flow through your entire body. Focus your awareness on this very experience of warming up. The heat washes over you like a wave, from your palms to your arms, then from your shoulders to the depths of your chest. Because you experienced the extreme cold outside, this small heat feels more luxurious and precious than anything else. You are now deeply enveloped in the vivid sense of being alive and the profound security of being protected. Now, let us prepare to lie down. In the back of the room, a thick, fluffy futon is laid out for you. It carries the scent of clean cotton that has soaked up an abundance of sunlight. as if sliding into a dream. You surrender your body into its warmth. Feel the weight of the futon. That gentle pressure pushes your anxieties down into the earth, stabilizing your heart. Fully covered to the tips of your toes, you're in a sanctuary of absolute safety, like being inside a cocoon. Your eyelids have become so very heavy. Your thoughts, like the smoke rising from the hearth, lose their shape and slowly vanish into the ceiling. You no longer need to think about anything. Your work is all finished now. The clear night sky of January, that blue moon, and those pure icicles. They have washed away everything inside you and made you whole again. Now, your heart is as beautiful and still as a polished mirror. Your breathing becomes even deeper, even slower. Inhale the warmth, exhale the very last bit of tension. Your body slowly merges with the futon, passing through the floor, sinking deep into the earth itself. Outside, it seems a new snow has begun to fall. Softly, silently, accumulating. That snow will hide your sleep in an even deeper place. When you wake tomorrow morning, the window will be filled with pure white light. But now, there is no need to wait for that light. Simply surrender yourself to this deep, pleasant darkness. Your soul has been purified by the January snowfield. You are fine, just as you are. You are already perfect. Your consciousness is drifting away. To the edge of a deep sleep, like a warm, gentle ocean. Good night. Dream a pure January dream.